and welcome to my final video diary. This is the last day here in Christchurch, and my last diary we were back in Auckland, and we played and won our first 3 2020s. Since then we went to Invercargill for our final 2 2020s. Unfortunately the first one was rained off, which was really disappointing. But we made the day worthwhile, and we played a little bit of touch rugby. So our strength and conditioning coach became our rugby coach, and after a comprehensive tactical team talk we had some pretty slick plays going on, and I think we would have made any rugby fan proud. Thankfully our second 2020 went ahead as planned, which we won, meaning we took the series 4-0 to give us the series whitewash. Which was brilliant, and then we flew back to Christchurch for our one-day series, and we wanted to take the momentum from the 2020 series with us. In the first match, New Zealand scored 230 odds in their 50 overs, and we were able to knock that off 5 down with a couple of overs to spare. On the morning of the second ODI, we woke up and not so surprisingly it was raining again. So we spent most of the morning and much of the afternoon in the changing rooms, and we began to question if we'd get a game in at all, but we remained optimistic and found ways to pass the time and reading newspapers, books, whatever we could. And we got a bit innovative and decided to play a bit of pitch and putt, more darts, and a bit of one hand, one bounce, that well-known changing room game that always comes out in wet weather. Bit of short leg practice, and Laura Marsh and Sarah Taylor decided to play a bit of tennis, but we did get in the end. We had a 26 over a side game in the end. We batted first, and I've never seen Charlotte Edwards bat so well, smoking it to all corners of the ground on the way to her ton, with a pretty amazing strike rate as well. That gave us our score of 219 off the 26 overs, which the Kiwis weren't able to get near, and that gave us a 2-0 win and meant we took the series. And then yesterday we had our third and final ODI, which we also won, so meant we had a series whitewash in both the 2020s and ODIs, which is absolutely fantastic. Hopefully you've enjoyed these video diaries and they've given you a bit of an insight into what life's like behind the scenes on tour, and I hope to be sending you another one in the future.